Good morning, beautiful people. So this is my second time filming this video, if you can believe it. I filmed this video yesterday in my car in the parking lot. And it was dark outside. It was about 6:40. I started work at 7. At about 20 minutes to spare, so I figured I would press play and record a quick little video because I was under the assumption that I will not remember what I'm trying to say once I get home 8 hours from then. But surprise, surprise, I remembered, so that's why I'm re-recording the video. So this is going to be a content update of sort. I know I'm constantly giving you guys content update. Like 2 or 3 videos ago was a content update. Jeez, how many times can I say content update in one sentence? And the reason is that things are constantly changing, so I have to adjust and keep you guys in the loop. I just don't want to not post and you guys don't know what's going on. At the very least, you guys deserve to know. Like I said, I don't have a what do you call those community pages. I think you have to be at 1,000 subscribers before you have those. So there's literally no other way for me to communicate with you guys here on YouTube unless I make an update video to let you guys know what to expect moving forward. So if you'd watched that content update from, I want to say it's really a month ago, but it's 2 or 3 videos ago, I want to say. It's the one before Cruella. So if you watched that one, I did mention that in December I will not really be posting at all. I may post, but just not as much. I just don't want you guys to expect any sort of Vlogmas or anything of that sort. That's when typically a lot of YouTubers post, and I'm making the choice not to because I just want to be present. Now, if you are looking for Christmassy or holiday kind of content, I do have a lot of that on my channel. And if you're looking for something more recent, last year I did 12 days of Christmas, in which I posted for 12 days, for the first 12 days of December, back to back to back. So that's already 12 videos right there. So if you're looking for more recent, go watch that. And me posting for those 12 days in a row, 12 videos in a month, and then I post it later on. And then jumping right into 3 videos a week for January and February. That's what really made me really exhausted. I don't regret doing it. It was really fun, but I think towards the end of February, I was just like, I need this to be over. I can't keep this up because I'm the one recording, editing, and doing all of that for my videos. So it was a lot of work, and that's not the only thing I do. I was working too at the time. As many of you know, or if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, I worked for Disney. I recently quit Disney July 10th. So yesterday, October 10th, actually made it 3 months since I quit Disney. And I've since found another job, which is not really typical of a lot of YouTubers. They always say, oh, I quit my job and I'm going to make YouTube full time. That is not the case for me. I would love that to happen, but that's not what's happening at the moment. And I have to make do. I have to make money. I have bills to pay. So I do have another job. I work at Whole Foods, and I really, really like the job. I'm just not crazy about the drive there. It's not that far. It's about 30 minutes of a drive, but it's too many lights. So that's the one thing, my one complaint about the job. Not the job itself, but the commute there. I definitely will have to find an alternative route to get there. I just want to get on the road and go without stopping. I don't want to be stopping every other 3 seconds for light. So that's my only complaint, the drive there. Although I would say today, my shift today, I quite like it because when I get off at 9:30, the drive is so much shorter. It's about 20-24 minutes. But in the thick of the day, so around between 8 a.m. to at least 6 or 7 p.m., it's a 30 to 45 minutes drive, especially when kids just get out of school. Definitely a 45 minutes drive, and I don't like that. So anyways, I do like the job, and they are offering a ton of overtime, in which they are actually paying us double time to work overtime hours. Anything over 40 hours, I'll be getting paid double time for it. So my current rate is $15 an hour, so I would be getting $30 an hour for anything over 40 hours, which is pretty nice. They have money like that too to be wanting to pay, because they need people at the store. Lots of people are quitting. It is still the great resignation. I mean, I quit my job recently at Disney, so they too are dealing with a lot of that. People walking out from the job. Literally, people will go on break and never come back. Like, they'll go on break, and when someone calls to ask where they are, they're like, yeah, I left, I quit, which I think is hilarious. But I just personally think it's, for me personally, like, I don't know what these people are going through, but for me personally, I just feel the right thing to do is to give a 2-week notice. It's a common courtesy, but then again, you don't know what is going through these people's minds, and you don't know their mental state. But I always prefer to give a 2-week notice, because especially if you want to put that on your resume. But anyways, everyone thinks differently. But yeah, so they are struggling. So they are like offering all these incentives to get people to stay later, and I definitely am taking advantage of it. And I know I said in one of my videos, I think it was the I don't stream of labor video, which, by the way, if you haven't watched it, I'll link it somewhere in the atmosphere. Please do check it out. I think it's very informative. I did mention in that video about like not wanting to do overtime anymore, but that was for Disney at the time. I could not. And again, I do have a second video in regards to me quitting, a sit-down video, a proper sit-down video coming. I just don't know when I'm going to record these videos, and that's my thing. The thing is not that I don't have the ideas. Oof, my hand is going to sleep. I gotta switch. My thing is not that I don't have ideas for videos. I have a ton of ideas. My issue is when to execute, when to actually film. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just figure that out in the coming weeks, but definitely do expect a ton of like fresh new content in 2022. I don't know about the rest of this year. Like I said, I'm just trying to enjoy fall. It's my favorite season. I don't want to do too much. Trying to get back on doing my podcast, which, by the way, my podcast right now, and if you were to go check it out, there are no episodes. The website which I use to upload my podcast, called Buzzsprout, is free for the first 90 days. So after 90 days, if I want to keep it up, I would have to pay some money, which I forgot to do in the midst of all of this. So that's the next thing I have to do, update that so I can re-upload those episodes and add on new fresh episodes. So just in case you're wondering what's going on with my podcast, I have one, but not really, since the episodes are not up at the moment. So just give me some time to re-upload those episodes if you are interested, and then I'll let you know when everything is set for you guys to check it out. So yeah, those are other things I'm working on. So not just YouTube, but podcast content. My podcast, by the way, if you're curious, is called A Failed Doctor and Proud. A Failed Doctor and Proud. And I use that because way back when like when I was in college, I wanted to go to medical school, but then I quickly realized that is not it for me, because I am a creative person, and while being a doctor just sounded like a very very noble job to have, and I guess a moneymaker, I was just like, no, I'm a very creative person. I like to draw, I like to produce videos, I like to edit, produce videos. So I like to write my own script and do all of that. So being a doctor wasn't exactly going to work for me personally. That's why the podcast is called that. And I got the idea from Jesus and Jollof. They had mentioned it in one of your podcasts because they are Nigerians. And we all know lots of Nigerians want their kids to be doctors. And they had mentioned somewhere in your podcast, I forget what episode, that they are two failed doctors. And it resonated with me. So that's why I called my podcast that. So yeah, I can't really think of anything else to tell you guys. This is the video, obviously, that's going up on Tuesday, and I can't really say if I'll have a video up the following Tuesday. I don't know. I hate to leave you guys hanging, but if you see that video on Tuesday, then you see it. If not, then I'm just taking just a 1-week hiatus because I have started picking up overtime hours. Since it's the holidays and they are available, I might as well just make myself uncomfortable for the next couple of weeks, and then I can slow down. It is what it is. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys are doing well. And I will try to do a few lives pretty soon because that means I don't really have to edit the video. I have asked you guys in the past if you guys are interested in me doing lives, but I never get any responses for it. So I don't know if you guys really don't care if I go live or you guys are not seeing the videos in which I ask you guys those questions. But I think I am just going to go live. Whoever shows up, shows up. I'll talk to you guys maybe next week, maybe the week after next. All right, bye.